Hello everyone, Phoenix here, Spring is here, Division 2 is here, and so is my allergy. My voice may sound a little funny, so I have put up subtitles for you. Now, let's get started, shall we? First tip I want to give you guys actually comes with two parts, and they are pick up everything and don't craft anything before level 30. Endgame crafting, recalibrating, whatever you want to do to your gears in the endgame, you're gonna spend tons and tons of material. Now some of them you can get from deconstructing gears, but some you can only acquire them by completing certain missions, or literally go pick them up on the street. Mainly I'm talking about the blue ones, and among them, titanium seems to have the most shortage. So keep an eye out and pick up these good boys while you are out there. Now tips number 2 is somewhat related to the first one. It's when you have enough shape points, go unlock these perks first. Their inventory space, crafting material space, resources space, and deconstruction level 1 and 2. Then you can open up all the XP bonuses. Or you can unlock the XP first, then do the inventory space. It doesn't really matter the order, but this is all you want to get first, and then you can do whatever you want after. But be aware, most of the mods you can unlock from the perks, they are really underwhelming. My only recommendation would be maybe getting the level 1 grip, which it gives you like a 10% critical damage, and the level 2 muscles also give you like another 20% critical damage. So that's about them. Everything else, they're all worse than the ones you can unlock from other missions and projects. So just keep in mind, you can worry about the armor kit or the grenades later. Just make sure you have the inventory space ready. Quickly moving on to my third tip, which is when you are progressing, focus on completing your projects. Make your projects the highest priority. They give good chunk of XP and a bunch of blueprints for gears and mods. Now, your project will ask you for specific gears to turn in. At low level, it could be like 1 backpack or 1 mask. Later, it would be like 3 gloves or 4 chest armors. In the end game, they will start asking you for gears that come with specific talents on them. So rule number 1, before selling or deconstructing junk gears, make sure you have dealt with all the projects first. And pretty soon enough you will run out of inventory space, or not, because you have opened inventory space like I told you in tip number 1. Rule number 2, I thought there will be more than one rule, so I'd say just always go back to check on rule number 1 then. Also, keep in mind that you do not have to go back to a settlement or a base to do this. You can just do this anywhere when opening your map too. Now on to tip number 4. I am just gonna boldly assume whoever watching this video has played some games that were also made by Ubisoft before. Now all I'm trying to tell you is go to the Ubisoft club and get those free items. For PS4 players, Ubisoft account should be directly tied to your PSN account. So it's easy, you just have to open the Ubisoft Club page and it's there. For PC and Xbox, I'm not so sure about how they work, but I assume Xbox will work the same way as PS4, and PC, it shouldn't be too hard for you to figure that out. Once you go to the Ubisoft page, you should be able to buy them in the reward page. Now you do need a little bit of the Ubisoft coins, but don't worry, they're free. They're not like extra DLC or anything. In fact, I always do this when I start any Ubisoft games. I played every Assassin's Creed, I played the Division 1 for the bit, so I have some Ubisoft coins saved up. And well, now you don't need a whole lot of them, just merely 40 coins and you can get extra materials packs there. And if you want, you can also buy those cosmetic stuff. They have some free stuff, and they have something that also costs like 10-30 coins maybe. But if you ask me, this stuff, they are all free. And for players who are absolutely new to Ubisoft games, don't worry, you can register an account. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure if you don't have one, they will ask you to make one early on or in the beginning of the game. Anyways, once you have the account, then you play through the game. As you play through the main story, you will automatically unlock some Ubisoft Club achievements. Then you will get the coins. Then you will have the coins to buy those packs. And now those packs are only a one-time thing, but they give you 15 titanium and a bunch of other stuff for free. So why not? Now comes to my final tip. Tip number 5 is, what skills should you pick up first? Well, there's a reason why everyone is using Assault Turret. It is very OP, but well, so as a lot of other skills like the Hive. The Stinger Hive is really cool. But what I love the most is the Reinforcer Cam Launcher. The Reinforcer Cam Launcher is absolutely gold, and it makes every fight so much easier for me. The cooldown on it is unbelievably fast. You have 3 charges to start with, and usually one charge can heal you for about 60% of your armors. So I can just drop it down, duck down, reload. I am healing and reloading at the same time, and then when I go back up, I already get fully healed, and I can face tank some enemies sometimes if I have that with me. And for all the other skills that has a time duration on them, for example like the Assault Turret, its natural cooldown is 2 minutes long. But if you hold your R1 or L1 or whichever button you assigned it for, then kill it before it expires or get taken down by enemies, you can cut that cooldown into half, which is just 1 minute. Now, I do not know if they had that in Division 1 or when did they implemented it, these features in the game, but I think it's a good thing to remind people of too. For the Assault Turret, 1 minute cooldown feels really fast. For others such as the Hive, the drones, they also work this way. So try to remember killing your skills manually, so you can always cut the cooldown into half. So there are my 5 tips. I hope they can help you start the game off the right foot, and this is it from me. Be well, agents, and until next time, bye bye.